Merry Christmas. And as you know, it's a Christmas. Everybody enjoyed and a Christmas. But then unfortunately, I'm not a religious person. But my mother was a religious person. She was a believer and there's Jesus Christ and all those. But it's okay for me. But I mentioned that before already. I was a handicapped, retarded, born with it. So I couldn't walk and I couldn't talk until 5 years old. So I was like maybe 5 years old or maybe 6 years old. And it was a Christmas. And I believed in God and Jesus Christ is there. So I was waiting, anxious to meet the God, meet the Jesus. So Christmas Eve, and that church door was open. So when I sneaked in, I was stay there, and then I got, fell off asleep. So what happened? I got up, door was closed, and nobody was there. It was dark. So when I got up and looked around and also looked up, I'm asking God, God, I'm here and nobody's here, so they don't see you. Only between you and me. So I called the God and Jesus Christ all over the church, but they did not come out. You know what I really want? Christmas gift. My walking and talking. If God can fix me, God can give me my and normal life. It will be great and gift. I pray to the God, please give me those. I will be yours rest of my life. I cry and I beg, scream, yelling, everything. But God never came down. And then also that Jesus never came down. And then I was sleeping and I really upset and I really angry. I want the Christmas gift for me. I don't want any other gift. I want a normal life. And it didn't happen. I fell off asleep. And then in the morning, I got up. And there, doors open. I sneaked it out and I came out and home. Oh my God. My moms and my dad was so angry and mad. It just whipped me all over. I deserved that, because I didn't tell them. I went to church. But I took like a man, but it was a little boy. It was too much for me. But it's okay. From that on, I did not once believe Jesus or God is there. And I made up in my mind, I'm not going to come back and church again. I'm not going to ask God, do me a favor or forgive me this and all those things, and because it didn't matter to me anymore. And from that on, I don't want the church. I do not want Merry Christmas. I do not want to believe Jesus was born December 24. You know, sad. I think I have that mind inside. Even I'm way older, but then I don't want to believe. It's staying in my mind. Only one thing I want. I know I'm going to get better. I know I'm going to be well. But it's not live up to God or to Jesus. Live up to me. I want to believe as me. I want to fix it and who I am, what I am. And I'm not going to give up. I know when I grown up, your worst enemy is within you. And inside me, I have to help myself. Maybe if it's God's there, He can help me a little bit. But first, it has to be me. Me is the most important thing. This is what I believe from that young boy up until now. But I'm not asking you to not to believe in God. I'm not asking you and, don't believe in Merry Christmas and all that. It's a great thing. We can share peace and love and togetherness and everything, gifts to the whole thing. But to me, didn't matter to me. Up until today, I did not want to believe. But it's one thing, it came out good. Because then I work myself hard as I can to be a normal person. And I want conquered. I want to win. Win over myself. Win over my physical ability. I work hard. I don't care whether people laughing at me or not. All I want to be me. And that's what I did. I would like to share with you and this story. And that religion thing. I know one of great, well-known and a person. He was believing Buddha. And he's a very, very famous person. But when I was in America, the time to time I visit in Korea. And then I talk to him. His name, Songchul Snim. I'm sure many Koreans knows who it is. He's a very, very famous person. But with me, we are like a little child. We talk about things and, enjoy it with the natures and life and all that. But the one thing he wants learn from me, English. So when I am in Korea and we meet, and maybe every days and maybe hour and 2 hours, speak English. And he tried so hard. But he was like maybe, 6, 7 years old child, and me too. We are giggling and laughing and everything. That's what we did. So his name was that popular, that, and famous. And one time he came to me. He was laughing and laughing and laughing. Then I said, "What are you laughing about? Share with me." He said, many those and the news people and the newsmen asked him about his belief. So he looked around. What he saw the water. He saw the mountain. So what he said was, water is water. Mountain is just mountain. Then all of a sudden, so quiet. So he turned around and came down, and a temple we met. He was laughing. You know why he's laughing? Of course, water is a water. Mountain is a mountain. But their interpretation about the truth, about now, about what it is. So if you see the water, see the water. Water cannot be changed, anything. Whether it's dirty water, clean water, it doesn't matter. Water is water. Mountain is there. But the mountain is a mountain. It's just a mountain. Nothing else. So people believe and interpretations and themselves when what they are and how they are. So they thought that was great philosophy. He was laughing and a giggle. Why? He just said it. It's not a big deal. It's just sad. But the people doesn't believe it that way. It just come out. It come out. Very deep, strong philosophy. And all his life, he believed in Buddha. Many people go to temple. You open the door. You see big Buddha inside and sitting. Then what people does do, they go in 300 or 1,000 times they bow, asking Buddha to help them, guide them. That's what the people does do all the time and come. But I was a little bit different than those people. You know why? One day, I was sitting, turn around, behind is a Buddha. Then I saw the door. The door was very small. I was sitting and looking at the door. Then what happened? Sangchul showed up. He was over there laughing and all that. He said, Master, what happened? And I said, what do you mean, what happened? Are you mad at the Buddha why are you turn around, looking at the door and sitting like that? Then I said, no, I'm not mad at the Buddha. What I am thinking is, I don't know how many years that big Buddha sitting in that room, just everybody come, they pray and bow, asking for help. But no one ever thought about that Buddha has to go outside, see the world, see the people, understand the people, understand time of a period, so he can give better advice than sitting. You know, I was so sad. I was so teardropped. People asking him. But no one cared about him to carry them outside, show the world. What I was, how can I carry him my back, open that door to go out? Because the door was so small. You know? That's what it was. So when I said that to Songchul, he was head down and cried and didn't say anything anymore. Didn't even look at me again. Turn around, walk away. He disconnect me. No more communications, anything. He disappeared. I tried several times. I want to meet him and I want to talk to him again. But he didn't. Many years later, he was one of the university talking to the young people. It's first time he mentioned about what I said. You know, what I'm trying to say is, your worst enemies with the new. People you ask God, people you ask anyone, you have to help yourself so they can help you, include God. But that's just what they're saying it is. They just want to get help. They just want to get help. What a selfish thinking. He was so ashamed. Maybe over 60, 70 years and believe the Buddha. And asking the Buddha the right direction, right way. Do is the way. But they did not think about what I said. So he mentioned it. He was feel so ashamed. It could not see me, could not talk to me anymore. All those years, never thought about take Buddha out of that small room and show the world. How can he carry the Buddha to coming out? Couldn't do it. He was feel so ashamed, so useless. So he never saw again until he died. I am not trying to make him awakening and understand. All I did was what I believe, what I can do, what I want to do it. And I couldn't. He couldn't. So bottom line, what I'm trying to say is, I want you to help yourself so God can help you. Do not ask God to help everything, because it's not going to happen. You have to believe in yourself before you believe in God. You have to lean on somebody before you do that. You have to lean on yourself first. You is a two different person. One is outside, the physical. Other one inside you. And those has to meet and together. Those has to meet to understand. And help, and each other help together. And that way, be yourself who you are. Then look at the world, look at God, look at the, and Jesus Christ, and anyone. Just remember that. You have to help yourself before you're asking God, or you're believing in other people honor God. That's what I try to say. I was handicapped retarded many times, even now. Wake up in the morning. I want to know my arms and my legs is a move, and I can talk. That fear is within me and all the time. But because that fear makes me stronger, and it makes me believe, and I have it tomorrow, because then I had it today. If you're thinking about the tomorrow, I want you to be yourself first. Then you will have and tomorrow, because you existed today. Tomorrow is tomorrow. And I want you to do that. Be a good person, good human being, and work hard. Do it most best way as possible to be you, before you're asking God or before you believe in other things. Just remember that God can help you if you are helping yourself. If you ignore it, God will not going to help you. That's all I want you to say. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.